Hi guys, how are you? It's Masahiro. This is broadcasting in English. Well, I finished my work today and now I'm relaxing at home and I want to drink beer right now. But when I drink beer, maybe my stream is going to be messed up. So I decided not to drink and try to talk about recent issues about my life. Well, now I'm working in an international post, and that is quite interesting job. Every day we got a lot of mails and parcels from the different countries, and I saw a lot of things and a lot of stuff in it, and I will take care of the customers in different languages. So I practice, and now I'm practicing to speak in English and in Russian and Chinese. And actually, my boss asked me to study more languages, like Spanish and French. That's tough job, yeah, in a way. That is a tough job, but it's quite interesting to communicate with people who lives in different countries. They have the different cultures, and that's great. That's great. So I try to keep on doing that, and I want to make a good performance on the job. And actually, I have friends who is coming from an English-related country like America, and England, New Zealand, and Australia. So it's good fun to communicate with them. So this is a great opportunity and for me to practicing to speaking in English, and I want to improve my English more and better. That's a great idea, I think. Well, recently, last weekend, I went to a music festival in Tokyo. It was great. It was great. The music festival itself was great, but the weather was terrible. We had a typhoon on the last weekend. Well, actually, in Japan, we had 3 days of last weekends, um, and there was 3 days music festival in 3 days, and I had tickets for Sunday, and I went there, but it was the day the strong typhoon hit in Japan. So I watched that festival and strong typhoon, you know, in a very strong wind and very heavy rain. That is my first experience to watch the music festival in that condition. Well, actually, I experienced to see the festival in the rain, in a little rain, but this time it was a crazy. We had typhoon and very strong rain, and I wore the raincoat, but it doesn't work. It didn't work at all. Everybody dancing and shouting and screaming, singing in typhoon. That was a mess. It's a completely mess. But it was good fun. It was a unique experience, I think. Did you guys experience something like that? Uh, that's awesome, or it was terrible? We can say both, right? And I planned to join the different music festival in this weekend, but unfortunately, that festival canceled because the main artist wouldn't come to Japan because one of the member had a sick. So I'm so sorry for it, and I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I have no choice. The music group can't come here, so the music festival, it is a jazz festival. It will be cancelled. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I really love to listen to music, and sometimes I make some music. So if you are interested in, please visit my page on YouTube. I made I made maybe a 20 to 30 very short music. If you're interested in, please visit and watch and listen to it. Well, the broadcasting in the world, in global broadcasting, is quite interesting because now in Japan it's midnight. But you guys who is watching from America, maybe it's around noon there. Am I right? And people who live in England, maybe it's almost goes to evening now. And people who live in Australia and New Zealand, they are. It is already 22nd, so they changed and it's already 22nd. It is so amazing. Now I'm feeling like I'm in the midnight and I want to do some night activities, but at the same time, in this moment, people are working in a company, and maybe some say that what did you say, man? It's still daytime. You can drink a beer or alcohols now, but in Japan actually it's midnight. So the world is big, and it's an amazing thing in the world. I love it. I love to communicate, and I love to know the difference between cultures and cultures. And I'm really interested in the way they think toward things and about families and friends. That's quite interesting. My opinion as Japanese is very common in Japan. Of course, we have Japanese culture, so we have the Japanese way to think. But when I go to different countries, it's completely different. The love, family, friends, I think it's the same. They are very important for your life. But when you think the things, and when you are to do something, the way you do and way you think toward forward, it's quite different. So it's quite interesting. So to keep on communicating with them, it's very interesting and very important to understand people. The people who live in your country is not the only one. Only one only one kind of the people who thinks as a human. The human beings so different, but we have a common sense, and we have the same emotions, and we have a sense of humor. That's the same stuff, and it's in common in the world. So we can communicate, and we understand each other. But the way you think is quite different. So it's interesting. I think some of them who watch this broadcasting is quite interesting, because I'm in Japan. I talk as a Japanese, and my English is not so good because I'm not a native English speaker. But if you study different languages, you can understand it, and if you keep on using it, if you keep on listening to it, if you keep on speaking it, you will be better. You will understand more and more, and the way they think and the idea what they have. So it's quite interesting and important in this world now. Thank you. You agree with my idea. So if you have some idea about the international communication, what do you think? It is a good thing to spread and broad yourself, and to open your heart to the world. Is it a good thing or not? Well, the old people think it's not a good idea, because maybe you'll be afraid to touch the different ideas and different cultures. some of the people are afraid to be taught their own world, as they keep on living in a single culture, and they can't accept the other idea, so they are afraid, they refuse it. But I think it's a stupid idea. You should learn more, and you should keep on moving on your life, because the world is amazing. We have a lot of things we haven't experienced, and you can communicate with people who are never attached, and who are never communicated before, right? Now we have the broadcasting communication stuff, and we have a lot of social media, social network system. So that's the very good technology, and thanks for the advanced technology. Now in staying in Japan, it's not necessary to move anywhere, but at home, in this time, in this moment, I can communicate with you guys, and it's a really great thing that you will watch me in this broadcasting from the different countries. So that is awesome and very stimulus, and we need that kind of stuff in our life. No, I don't read the textbook. I just talk to myself, like to talk to myself. But I hope that you are interested in my speech, maybe speech. And if you agreed with it, I'm so glad. And if you have a different opinion, please text me. Yeah, I really want to know what. Hey guys, from Finland, how are you? It's good to know. I got the audiences from Finland. That's great idea. So how's the weather in Finland now? And what time is it now? Here in Japan it's midnight. Well, but in this moment in Japan it's midnight, and maybe Finland is in the daytime, right? Whew, that's awesome, I think. So well, actually I don't have enough time to make some video for broadcasting. So maybe once in 3 days, once in 2 days, I'll make some video, and I will mention my idea toward life, or just a simple recent life of my life. It's not so interesting, but I want to make it. I want to make it more interesting to speak, like use more funny stuff in it, or to say some humors. That's good thing, and if you feel it is interesting, I'm so glad. Well, okay, today I'll finish my stream. So if you like my stream, just keep on checking my channel, and hope you guys to see you soon. I hope you guys see you soon. Thank you guys. Sorry, today I could not read your comments so much, but I really appreciate that you look and you watch my video and stream. So see you next time. Bye.